What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Sam Kelly, and I can't believe I'm back and saying that again. I'm so excited. I have took about a month or two, or maybe a little longer off. Time is blurring together as my first semester of PA school comes to an end. Let me start off by saying I missed you guys so much. Me taking this time off had nothing to do with you guys or YouTube. It was just me and my personal life and PA school, to be honest. I thought I'd just talk to you guys briefly before we get into the vlog. As you saw, today is a vlog, but I just thought I'd do a little intro since it's been a bit. So the reason why I took a little bit of a break from YouTube was because YouTube is slightly time consuming. Slightly might be an understatement. The recording wasn't an issue, it was more so the time it takes to edit the videos. The time I was putting toward YouTube, I could be putting more toward my studies or more toward my friends and family during my time off. So as the semester kind of ramped up a little bit, I had to take a break, but I'm back and I'm happy to say that. And I think even though school hasn't really slowed down since it is nearing the end of the semester, I have finals next week, I felt like I'm at a place where I am appropriately managing my PA school studies, and I felt like I could squeeze in this video for you guys. So I did film a weekend in my life, and the reason why I did that is because I get so many questions pertaining to answers I can kind of show you in this video. So a lot of times I get questions like, do you have to spend all your free time on the weekend studying? Do you have time for your friends and family? Do you have a life? How do you manage your relationships? So all of these questions will be answered in my vlog just by kind of watching it and seeing what a regular PA student's weekends are like. And then I'll sum up a little bit in the outro of this video. So if you like what you see today, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. I love reading your guys' comments, especially the ones from you guys while I was away, telling me that you can't wait for me to come back and make for more videos, because those are my favorite. That's the best, when I have people like you watching my videos that not only enjoy watching them but benefit from them, and that's why I make them. And I missed you guys, so I'm so glad I could film another vlog for you guys. And without further ado, let's get to it. What is up, you guys? It is Saturday morning, and I thought I'd take you along with me for a weekend since I've done weeks in the life. A lot of people like to know what I do with my weekends. Do I have a lot of time off? Am I studying a lot of the time? Well, spoiler, it's a little bit of both, but I will take you with me, and then you can kind of see how I balance my life and my studies, because breaks and having a life is super important too. And I just want to show you that you can definitely do both. Okay, so catch you up to speed. Friday, I didn't have an exam. I usually have an exam. I did not have an exam on Friday, yesterday. I went over a friend's house, kind of like late morning to 5 p.m. and we reviewed our cardiology lectures for Clin Med. That exam's not till next Monday, but we were kind of getting ahead on it because we have tutoring this Sunday, tomorrow. So we wanted to kind of know what we were doing before our tutoring session. So we got together, reviewed some stuff for Clin Med, and then I took the evening off. I usually take Friday evenings off just because I'm burnt out from the week. I usually have a Friday exam, and it's a great date night to do with my fiance. So he likes it. I like having the time off on Fridays. It's a great way to start my weekend and get me re-motivated to do stuff today on Saturdays. So it is like 10:30, 10:45. I'm sitting in the Wegmans parking lot. If you know, you know. Love Wegmans, everything Wegmans. I'm obsessed. But besides that, I woke up around like 9. I had breakfast, coffee, just a slow morning with my fiance and my dog, and now I'm kind of getting a move on things. We are cooking dinner tonight, but I forgot to pick up the mozzarella cheese when we were fruit shopping earlier this week, and our dog got her muddy paws on our white comforter, so I'm at Wegmans picking up mozzarella cheese and bleach. What a combo. So then basically after I run these errands, it's going to be studying until later tonight around like 6, because then that's when I'll, get ready for dinner. But I will check back in with you guys later while I'm studying, kind of break down what I'm studying, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, all that good stuff. But see you later. Okay, bye. Okay, so I'm getting all my school stuff set up so I could study and be comfy for a few hours, because I'm not a huge fan of like the Pomodoro method or something like that. I'm more of the type of person that when I sit and I'm ready to study, I just keep going until my brain hurts, my eyes hurt, or I need to stop for whatever reason. Like tonight, I need to stop probably by 6. So I know not everyone's like that. I'm very lucky that like once I get in the groove, I can just keep going. As you can see, I'm not at my desk. Recently, I've really been liking being on the couch. I know it's really bad for my back, but I like looking at my Christmas lights that I put up, my tree. It just makes me feel better about how cold it is outside and how dark it gets so early. So the lights make me feel better. Also, my fiance moved his PS4 into the bedroom, so definitely on the weekends, I totally let him overtake the desk and play on his PS4, Call of Duty, whatever he's doing in there. And then I'll just be out here because I don't need to be as productive as I am during the week, but I still need to be productive. So my plan for today of what I'm studying, always going with the plan. It definitely helps you like stay on track better. So I want to watch genetics lectures because that test is Friday. I haven't had a chance to watch the lectures yet. They were all posted yesterday. It's going to be about 7, I think it's like 7 hours of genetics lectures. So I'm going to watch as much as I can of those today. Then I have one more cardio clin med lecture to watch for tutoring tomorrow. So let's get to it. Okay, thought I'd take a break from lectures to chat with you guys and kind of show you how I take notes while I watch lectures. Now that it's kind of toward the end of my first semester, I've kind of learned a way that works for me to actually absorb the information while I'm watching lectures versus just watching them and then having to review so much stuff later, which I definitely made that mistake in the beginning. So the main thing I do is I use charts. So whether it's a chart I make or a chart that a previous class has made, that's what I use. And I like chart formations just because things are broken up into more manageable blocks. It's really more helpful in classes that have like disease processes or like organisms. So it's been super helpful in Clin Med. You put the disease and then the treatment, symptoms, diagnostics. I'll show you that when I get to Clin Med. But for right now, for genetics, I have a chart in front of me that I will show you in a second that a previous class made. So I have my lecture playing over here, and then I'll have the chart up, and we were just talking about, like, say, sickle cell anemia. We'll talk about what the genetic mutation is, the features and symptoms that it may have, any specific screening for it, management, and life expectancy. So those are kind of what our lecture objectives are. So you can see it's broken up like that. More manageable chunks. For me, this is just easier for my brain to kind of comprehend than a like listed kind of notes thing or just reviewing the lecture handout. So here I'll just write some of my own notes that really either help me solidify what she was already saying or what's already in here or anything added that she's added to the lecture. And that's pretty much it. Me, like, for example, taking notes and following the chart or taking notes on the PowerPoint just helps me definitely stay more engaged. If you're more of like a visual spatial learner, charts are really helpful, and I think that's why they help me. All right, guys, so a little bit fast forward. I'm just gonna be like doing my skincare and getting ready while I talk to you. But I did 3 genetics lectures, which was like 3.5, 4 hours. And then I did like the 1 hour, 15-minute cardio lecture I had left. And so that cardio lecture put me in a little bit of a funk. So mainly why it did, so me and my classmates have been talking about how this cardio block is like kind of dark, whether it's because a lot of my classmates have family members that have cardiovascular disease. I'm fortunate where it does not run in my family, but we got to the lipid lecture and it felt kind of personal, like we were going over numbers, and I remember that my lipid panel came back slightly abnormal when I was getting my blood work done in August. So I pulled that out to kind of like go over while I was watching the lab, and I realized my total cholesterol was greater than 200. It was 208, which obviously is high. Normal is less than 200. And luckily my HDL, my good cholesterol is fine, and my triglycerides are fine. But it was my LDL that was high, which was making my total cholesterol high. And the LDL is the bad cholesterol. And that's where my diet comes into play, as well as my sedentary lifestyle. So it kind of was a wake-up call for me to show myself that like you need to get up, you need to make time to work out, and you need to be eating better. And I've been saying the last month or so that I've been wanting to work out again, so I think this was really the push I needed. I kind of stopped working out probably like the first couple of weeks I was working out, and then it kind of tapered off once school got more intense. And it's not that I don't have time to work out, that's like totally false. I could totally make time to work out. It's just that the free time I have, I'd rather spend doing other things like sitting on the couch watching TV. But I clearly need to make adjustments because I need to be healthy too. But anyways, moving on from that, I am now getting ready for dinner. We do have 2 friends coming over, so Christian is prepping the chicken in there. I'm gonna finish getting ready and talking to you guys, but I just wanted to chat with you because sometimes this stuff can get personal, and our personal life is like a big part of our life while we're in PA school. Yes, PA school is a huge part of our life, but like we're humans too. So just wanted to talk a little bit about that stuff and just show you, I guess, myself getting ready. I don't know. And now I feel like a human. Okay, goodbye. Good morning. It is 9:30. I am just sitting in bed drinking my coffee before Clin Med tutoring at 10 o'clock. Pretty much what we do during this tutoring session is we talk about everything that we learned in lecture, and then if we get confused on stuff or if our tutor has a better way of explaining it, we'll kind of go in more in depth on certain topics. It's kind of like customized to what we need. So it's nice to just have like a second person to go over everything with us, someone that we can ask questions live, because we do it via Zoom, and they usually last like an hour to an hour and a half. So we'll see how long that is. I'm not really sure of my study plan thereafter, but I do plan on doing a little bit more schoolwork today. I'm not sure if I want to watch more genetics lectures or if I should go to my study partner's house and study more things there. I don't know. I think we're going to talk about it after tutoring because we're in the same tutoring group, but I'll check in with you guys later.
And back. Like that does not happen for angina. It's always with exertion and usually doesn't happen with a heart attack. It's not going to be at night.
So tutoring's over. That was like an hour and a half. I feel pretty good. I felt okay like going into the tutoring session, and then now that she reviewed kind of that stuff, I feel better about it. She really helps us focus in on like the important stuff, because sometimes, you know, your professors can give you a lot of fluff in lecture because they're trying to explain stuff, but that's not necessarily the material you're going to be tested on. So our tutor really helps us like focus our energy on the stuff we're going to be tested on versus like the fluff, you know? So that ended. I had lunch. Now I'm having another cup of coffee and just chilling before I get back into lectures. So I talked with my classmate that I usually study with, and we usually always get together on Sundays because we have Monday exams, but we do not this week. And we realized we're just kind of not behind on lectures, but we need to even get like ahead on lectures for the week because we have a lot of lectures coming up, but we also have a lot of tests coming up. So we have a test Thursday, which is pharm, and a test Friday, which is, what is it? Oh, it's genetics. So that's what I'm watching my lectures for, is for genetics. So I want those done so that we have time to review during the week. So technically this upcoming week is our last week of lectures and exams, and the week following that is our last week, which is just 3 exams. It's definitely a busy last 2 weeks of the semester, but I am so happy to be almost done. I definitely feel like my body has been telling me I need a break, which is hard not to be able to listen to it. I've definitely been more tired lately. I've been clenching my jaw a little bit more because I need to get my Botox redone, and that was my fault not rescheduling that for exactly 12 weeks. So I've been waking up with headaches a lot of times. I'm just tired. I'm groggy, but I'm going to do some more genetics lectures now. I'm going to try and finish them today. I don't know if I will. Probably stop at a decent hour, probably like dinner time again, and then just have a chill night on the couch. Okay, bye. And that is it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you watched till this point. I really appreciate it. And I hope that answered a lot of your questions. Getting to see what a PA student does on their weekends is, I think, helpful. And you can see how I utilize my time, how I definitely had time to not only study, but to spend time with my fiance as well as spend time with friends. It's all about balance, but you definitely have room to balance your personal relationships and your friendships and your family relationships, as well as studying and being successful in PA school. I found that it helped me to make sure I had one fun thing planned each weekend and making sure that that fun thing didn't take up more than half a day. I think that was kind of where I drew the line. If things were going to be taking up full days, that could really affect the time that I had to study, especially if I had a Monday exam. It's really important to schedule those breaks and that time off, so I do recommend scheduling things to do. You need to watch a movie, even by yourself, go for a walk, go for a hike, something. Just schedule that time off. You can really get into this habit of studying 24/7, and if you study 24/7, it doesn't necessarily mean you're even going to do better. I find myself doing better on my examinations when I give my brain a rest, when it's telling me that it can't even absorb another piece of information. So if you take anything away from this video, is that yes, you can have breaks on your weekends during PA school. I hope this video kind of answered a lot of questions for you. And yeah, happy to be back. You'll see other videos from me soon. As you're seeing this video, I have 1 week left of my first semester of PA school, and I have lots of ideas for videos to do during my time off. And if you have any suggestions, then please leave them in the comments below. I love reading your suggestions for videos. I'm thinking about doing a first semester of PA school kind of wrap-up video, whether it's resources I use or just my experience overall, or whatever you guys want to see. So if you have a preference, definitely comment down below because I'll definitely do that video first. Don't forget to subscribe, like, all the things. I already said that in the beginning, but I felt like I had to say it again at the end because if you got up to this point, I hope you like my video and help me out by subscribing and liking. All right, that's all I have for this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.